if you're looking at them right now, so I'm gonna see if I can zoom in a bit with the camera. So like,
oh, they've definitely noticed us already. Hello, Summer.
They indeed have noticed us.
They're a little bit aware, like they're definitely aware of us and keep an eye on us.
Yes.
And for the rest, they don't really care. They just breathe.
Yeah, and how would what would you say their emotional state right now is?
Calm, mostly.
They're mostly relaxed indeed. Maybe a little bit hungry, but they're mostly relaxed. And what tells you, like if you're looking at them, like what tells you that they are relaxed? What do you base yourself off?
The fact that they're not constantly looking up to see where danger could come from. The fact that they, I don't know, that they don't seem to be ready to like jump into a gallop at any second.
If you were to look at them, I'm gonna give you a point where you should look at. First, are you gonna look at their head?
Yeah.
Like their head itself and like the parts of their head. So the ears, the eyes, the mouth. The mouth you cannot see properly from this distance, of course. But you can definitely see the ears and just the general way they're holding their head.
Yeah.
So what do you notice about the ears first of all?
Nothing in particular. It's just standing normally, pointed towards us, mostly.
Indeed, they're pointed towards us, so they definitely are aware of us. So they definitely hear where they can. You can see it very clearly. Let's see if I can also show it to the ones watching. His ears are like pointed to us, and his other ears pointed to the other side. You can see the same thing with Summer and with Mindy. Like they both have their ears actually like to the side. And that's so they can have like a completely 180 of their surroundings for their sound. So they can actively hear things behind them, in front of them, left, right. They can hear everything right now. And they can hear it all properly. And that's what you kind of want when you're just relaxing, grazing. You just want to be able to be aware of your surroundings. Hi, sweetie. Because at any point danger could technically come, even if you're relaxed right now. The next part is the tail that you want to look at. What do you notice about the tail?
Just wagging left and right, mostly.
Yeah, why do you think they're swaying their tails right now?
Probably for the flies.
Yeah, right now you can definitely say it's for the flies. If there were no flies and their tails were swaying like that,
that's probably them a stress response of some kind.
Stress, pain, or general discomfort is often seen when they like actively like, not when their tails just move with them, but like when their tails are actively like swishing.
So what Summer would be doing basically right now.
Yeah, what Summer is doing right now, if she's doing that when there's no flies around, that could often be seen as a stress or like a discomfort response.
Though right now it's probably just flies.
Right now it's just flies, because there are a lot of flies right now. Which is why Mindy is wearing a fly mask.
Of them. So, are you confident in going in? When we go in, important part is that we always close the gate behind us. Ahead of your line. But also that we keep them in mind. Like Summer clearly noticed that she went to look at us. The others have noticed us too, because Ehano's ears turned towards us. And Mindy also turned her head slightly towards us. Yeah, she probably saw us holding. Horses can, definitely when their head is low, they can actually look behind them if they just slightly bend their head. They don't need to completely be looking at us to be like seeing us. So, let's say we want to approach Ehano right now. Well, he's perfectly showing you. You're allowed to approach him. Because he looked at us and then went back to eating, so he doesn't care. It's not he doesn't care, he just is like, okay, I'm aware of you, I see you, and I'm okay with you being here. He didn't just look at us and started walking away, basically. Indeed. If he was to like start walking away, or if he actively looks away from us, like if we were to like take steps closer right now, when he knows that we are, and like right now he's looking at us, hey Hannah. So if like right now he's still looking at us, so it's still okay for us to approach him. And he's standing still. And then you can like, once you're like in a certain distance, you can ask him, hey, like he's just like, okay, hi, you're here. I'm going back to eating. With them, it's gonna be tighter. So I think Summer is gonna be the one who will give us the clearest signals about whether or not we can approach her. Like she's already turning her head slightly towards us. So she knows we're approaching, she knows that we're here. And we always want to approach, so don't approach from that angle. We always want to approach in an angle that they can always see us. That they don't need to completely turn their heads to see us. So right here, like oftentimes, like around the shoulder is the best way to approach them.
Okay.
Because then they can properly see us and they can clearly give us signals about yes or no. If you want, you can either go try with Mindy to approach her, or you can see if you can approach Summer. But no, like you can only step forward as long as she's showing that you're allowed to step forward.
As long as she herself can see me and
Yes, and like, what did Mindy just do?
she approached her from a dead angle that Summer couldn't see.
No, Summer could perfectly see it.
Really? She just got too close to Summer. She didn't like it.
Did you see what Mindy's ears did right before she did that?
Nope, I missed it.
Minnie's ears went flat into her neck. So her ears, like if you look at the ears, they went this, like this.
Okay.
So they went completely down. Hi, sweetheart.
Hello.
So this is a clear, yes, you're allowed to approach me.
Please.
I want scratches. And now she's like, okay, I came to greet you. I'm gone now. You gotta allow that.
Yeah. Don't chase after the...
Don't chase after, indeed. What she did earlier was her ears went into her neck, so they went down. And then she slightly increased the pace of her step, reached out her neck and went towards Summer. What do you think that meant to Summer?
I'm gonna attack you. Get out of my way.
Was indeed a get out of my way. It was slightly a threat, like get away from me. And that could have had multitude of reasons. One of the reasons could have been that we are here. Because Mindy does resource guarding. Do you have an idea what that could be?
That she likes to keep either food or in this case us to her.
Yes, indeed. She wants to guard the limited supply of resources that she has. If you want, you can maybe try it with Mindy. Though we have to look closely at where Summer is standing comparatively to Mindy.
A little bit away from Summer.
Because Mindy could chase Summer away. Hey Summer. Sweetheart. Thank you for cooperating.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's what I told you about earlier. So this is her just saying to Summer, I don't want you near. And what we gotta do at that moment is either stand still, because a horse will try not to hit anyone. Even if they run, they will try not to hit you. But if you suddenly start moving then too, then you could cause a panic. Or you can cause them to accidentally run into you because they try to avoid you. Or you want to slowly back off. So you don't want to be in between them. Yeah, that's okay. Once you're within hand's reach, you're gonna wait for her to move towards you. She's not just grazing because she's like, I don't know if I'm okay with just being touched. You can take another step forward. You don't need to bend down. So she is still relaxed. Do you think you would be allowed to touch her?
Probably. She knows I'm here.
She does know you're here, and she has not been showing signs that she does not want it. So keep an eye on Summer too, because Summer has moved in closer. Yeah, it's good.
She knows me though, so I'm usually allowed to just approach her, but I always still want to ask her opinion on whether or not I am allowed to. Hey, sweetie. I know she's okay with it. So like, if I want to go behind her, so if I need to pass by, right now in big quarters, you either go fully around, or if you were already like here or busy with the horse, you can put your hand on the back, and then you just go closely behind. While you're still, usually you're talking to her, of course, at that moment, and I'm explaining it to you. So either you do this, so she knows you're there, she can feel like your hand moving, or you go
all the way around. Out of the threat zone, basically.
out of the threat zone. Because if you're standing within, you can see kind of the length of her leg. If you're standing like about here, you're gonna get the full force.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're doing really great. You're catching all the little details. But it's really going to come training your eye. So like every training session, you're gonna have to train your eye. Every time you're going to horses, even if it's just watching them, you're gonna have to train your eye and be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.